Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you the 7 Giraffe cars in a run as promised. It took some doing, and the reason why is because of the car you're looking at here. When I purchased this car, I wasn't even aware of what I was purchasing. This is an animated giraffe car that's very different than the others. First off, this is an O gauge. It's much bigger. Okay, I'm going to take the Toys R Us car here and just plop it on the roof just to show you the difference in the size. Okay, this one here is called the Animal Transportation Service. Okay, and see on the map of Africa there. Okay, it's much bigger, as you can obviously see. It's like almost 1.5 inches, 2 inches longer, a 1/4 inch or more wider and higher. And obviously, for those reasons, it's much heavier than the O27 gauge. Okay, this one here is the exact same size as all the other giraffe cars. Okay, they're all O27. The O27, the 27 is the radius of the turns. So I had trouble with this one, the O gauge, making the sharp turns that I have here on both ends of my track. They're very sharp turns. Okay. And even the O27, if I go too fast, I'll shoot off. But this O gauge, I had trouble going around those bends. I couldn't get it to really work right for a while. I had to keep playing with it, and tried it in every position. I finally found that having it on the end worked best. I thought the end would be worse because I thought it would cause drag, the weight. But it worked out the best. And the other thing about this car, which is very different, I want to show you guys, is this car has no cam on the bottom. Okay, so it does not need the cam actuator to work anything. This thing is completely different in the way it works. Okay, it's like a worm gear. You see right there on the axle, the big gear and the small gear. Okay, the axle turns. Okay, and that turns the other gear, and there's a cone funnel device inside which goes up and down, and that's what causes the giraffe to come up and down. It's rather randomly, actually, depending on the speed of and the size of the track. Okay, so I had to really play with it to get it just right to work in sequence. You know, for the telltale here. You know, so it would wouldn't hit it. You know, I think it actually does clip it a couple times, maybe. But at any rate, and also because of the added weight of that car. The locomotive was having trouble pulling the 7 cars. It was doing it, but it was struggling. So what I did was I eliminated the tender, the coal car. I eliminated the tender, so all we have is 7 straight cars here. And what you'll also see is the length of this run here is actually a little more than half the size of my small layout here. You'll see in a very short video clip I'll show you. It goes from this overpass here, or underpass, whichever you want to call it, into that underpass there, and it'll show you that it's actually, the run is a little more than half the length of the track. So it really was demanding an awful lot of everything here. I pushed everything to the absolute limit to make this work, and it took several tries. But at any rate, that's the story. That's the difference. This is the O as opposed to the O27. Much bigger, much heavier, absolutely. And it definitely caused some kinks in the situation here. But anyway, it's a beautiful car. It works great. But totally different mechanism. So just wanted to share that with you guys in case you're looking to put together a set of giraffe cars here. You might want to avoid these O27s, or rather these O gauge, unless you have a good size layout to really make them work really well. Alright guys, enough of that. Let's move on, and I'm going to show you how these 7 giraffe cars are going to go around this track. Hopefully we won't have any mishaps. Thanks for watching. And we're also being supervised here, okay, as you can see. Alright, we got a certified giraffe supervisor on site. Alright, fellas.